The Legend of the Crocus Bloom, a tale of the little flower that defeated winter. In the heart of the misty mountains, where winter clung to the peaks like a silver cloak, there was a hidden valley untouched by time. Towering evergreens stood like silent guardians, their branches heavy with snow, while frozen waterfalls gleamed like crystal sculptures. In this valley, the first flowers of spring, the crocuses, held a magic secret known only to the spirits of the land. Long ago, before humans roamed the mountains, the valley was ruled by the Frost King, a mighty spirit who commanded the winds and the ice. His breath could freeze lakes in an instant, and his touch turned the greenest leaves to silver. He was stern but fair, ensuring that winter lasted as long as it should. However, one year he became greedy. He refused to let spring come, fearing that warmth would steal his power and dissolve his icy kingdom into rivers and blooms. The other spirits, wind, sun, and earth, grew worried. Without spring, the animals would starve, the rivers would freeze forever, and the cycle of life would be broken. They pleaded with the Frost King, their voices echoing through the mountains. "O mighty Frost King, winter has had its time. Let the seasons turn." But the Frost King would not listen. "Winter is strong. Winter is eternal," he declared, his voice a roar of howling wind. Then, from the heart of the earth, a tiny spirit named Crocus emerged. She was small and delicate, with petals as soft as silk and a heart full of courage. She was dressed in robes of violet and gold, her colors glowing with the promise of change. She bowed before the Frost King and spoke gently, her voice like a whispering breeze. "Mighty Frost King, you are indeed powerful, but true strength lies in balance. Let me show you." The Frost King chuckled, his laughter like the crackling of ice. "And how will you, a tiny flower, prove this to me?" Crocus smiled, undeterred. "If I can bloom even under your rule, will you allow spring to return?" The Frost King, amused by the challenge, agreed. He summoned his coldest winds, his thickest snow, and his hardest ice. The valley shuddered under the weight of his power. Snow piled high like mountains, and frost crept across every leaf and stone. Yet beneath it all, Crocus did not falter. She pushed through the frost, her golden petals glowing like a drop of sunlight against the endless white. Her warmth melted a small patch of snow, revealing the dark, rich earth beneath, a promise of the life waiting to return. The mountain spirits watched in awe as her soft petals unfurled, fragile yet unwavering against the cold. The Frost King was silent for a long time, his icy heart touched by the flower's quiet determination. Then, with a heavy sigh, he waved his crystalline hand. The snow began to retreat, rivers trickled once more, and the first warmth of spring touched the valley. Birds sang their joyful songs, animals awoke from their slumber, and colors returned to the land. "You have shown me the truth, little Crocus. There is strength in change, and even winter must step aside for the new season." Since that day, the crocuses are the first to bloom in the mountains, their delicate petals a sign that even in the coldest times, hope and change will always find a way. Their blossoms paint the valleys in gold and violet, a reminder that balance must be honored, and that even the smallest spirit can bring about the greatest change. Moral of the story: strength is not just about power, but about knowing when to let go and allow change to bring new life.